Hey vlog. Today is today's Thursday, the 11th of May. No, June. What am I on about? This is day two of me basically trying to get back to my best self. When I say best self, I mean mentally, emotionally, but mostly physically because that's been affecting me the most lately. Physically has been affecting me mentally as well. So I guess they hand in hand, I suppose. Today I managed to go into the gym. Today was a lower body workout. And usually I love to do a lower body, like do my glutes or my quads. It's my favorite workout to do, especially like a weighted workout. But for some reason, today's workout didn't hit as much. I don't know if it's because I lost my AirPods case, so I couldn't um charge my AirPods and I couldn't use it. So I had to use another AirPods I had, but only one ear was working. So it could be that. It also could be the fact that I went later than I wanted to because I was looking for an alternative earpiece to listen to music because I don't like the gym music. So that could also have been a factor. The weather is not like sunny, but to be honest, yesterday was sunny in the morning, but then it kind of went gray. So I don't know what affected my mood today, but I just didn't feel the high that I had yesterday before and after the gym. I feel a bit better now after gym, but it's still not on the same level as yesterday. So that's very strange. Um Also the workout, I was a bit all over the place. I think that didn't help. So maybe I do need to plan my workouts before I actually get to the gym. So mental note to self. But all in all, I did it. I got out of bed and I went to the gym 2 days in a row now. So I'm really, really proud of myself. My goal is to go 3 to 4 times a week. So three is okay, four is great. That's like the aim for me getting back into the gym life and actually factoring fitness into my lifestyle, and then also fasting. This morning, because I'm a little bit low on energy, I have made myself coffee. I've used sugar-free coffee syrup. I did cheat and add a little bit of sugar, like maybe quarter of a teaspoon of sugar in there as well, because I really need that pick me up right now. And then I did also cheat by having whole milk, like part whole milk, part almond milk. I didn't do like a full amount. What I really should be doing is probably have a little bit of the sugar-free coffee syrup with no milk until 12, and then maybe after that, then I have normal coffee. But again, I needed to pick me up today because I'm just feeling down for some reason. So yeah, yesterday I did my measurements and I weighed myself, and what I saw was horrifying for me. I just want to be clear, for me, because I used to be a smaller person. I've been small for most of my life, but then ever since I hit 25, it's like my metabolism just slowed down and I just started piling on weight. And in between, like in the past 5 6 years, I have lost weight when I had a PT, and then I've regained it because I didn't keep up the discipline when I stopped using a PT. So I'm not sure if I'm actually going to revisit having a PT again. I'm going to give myself 3 to 6 months without a PT, see if there's any improvement, if I'm able to keep up the consistency, and then I'll explore having a PT then. So back to what I was saying, the weight I was when I weighed myself was shocking. I've never been this big in my life. I never thought I'd be this big in my life. And I've really let myself go. And I can't believe that I've done this to myself. I'm trying to have grace for myself. I'm trying to forgive myself. And I think I took like my metabolism for granted because when I look back, I wasn't really a gym freak like that. I started to go because I wanted to maintain an aesthetic I didn't even work hard for because I was just naturally born that way. But one thing about being born naturally, you can undo that quickly by bad habits and just growing older, really. Your body starts to function and perform different. And I think mine has. I've heard people say it and went through one ear and then went out the other on Instagram. And you're reminded that there are women that are 10, 20 years older than you that look way better than you. And you're just like, what the, like, what kind of pressure is this? But it's good pressure. I have to reframe my mind and tell myself that you can be that too. I see a lot of women that are as big as me or bigger than me, and they change their lives because they make a decision. And I am switching that flip in my head and making that difference. I was going to share my measurements on here, but I am not going to do that just yet. I think I'll do that when I start to experience some changes. And I do have a goal weight in mind. I have a goal size in terms of my measurements, clothing size, and I really do want to achieve that. I also need to keep reminding myself that it's not going to happen overnight. This is something that's probably going to take months or years, because it's definitely taken me years to get here. So I'm not going to delude myself into thinking that time's not going to go into this, because time will. Slow and steady wins the race, they say. Anyway, I have to go. I guess I'll see you in the next vlog. Yeah. Bye.